to today's Midday Miracle Message. Now, this is a powerful one. I'll tell you why. Because when people start thinking, right, coming to the end of the week, what usually happens is they get stressed from the week. They get stressed from all angles of life at the moment. So many environments are adding this pressure onto the body, which breaks it down, onto the mind, which breaks it down, onto their relationships, which break it down, onto their finances that break down. What we want is to at least learn how to create this balance, because so many people are thinking, oh God, thank God it's Friday, and they go and drown what's going on. Now, what I want to be able to share with you, and I do this with all my top clients, whether they're top CEOs, top athletes, celebrities, because everybody wants a little bit of the stuff that isn't usually going to serve the body well. Now, what am I talking about? Things like alcohol. You know, some people come on Friday, they're, oh my God, give me that vodka and Coke, or give me that red wine, or give me that drink. You know, everyone has a sort of favorite drink. Now, we know that alcohol is a product of decay. However, I want to show you how you can have it all, but you can remain in balance, because you've got something inside of you called an immune system. Now, your immune system is built to defend yourself against infections, viruses, illnesses, any type of stuff that would get inside your body that will disrupt the cells from functioning well. Your immunity, your immune system is built there like a defense mechanism, like a whole bunch of soldiers that are saying, right, we're here to protect you. Now, does it make sense that if you're not feeling good and you're in a negative emotional state, to then say, right, give me that drug, give me that alcohol? And now listen to this one. For a lot of people, it's become food. Give me a certain food that I can now numb myself with, because I don't want to feel these feelings. The challenge with that is you start to do things that gets you number and number and number and number. Now, the challenge with that is as you get numb, your own intuition, your own gut feeling, what happens is that gets number and number and number. Now, why is that important? That is your internal navigation system. Every single one of us have come to this planet in this crazy time for a reason. Now, what happens is when we wake up to the truth, when we actually wake up to the truth, what happens is our gut feeling will start to guide us. But the challenge is most people aren't used to listening to their own intuition, because they don't really go inwardly a lot. What happens is they're looking outside for the answers. They're looking outside for something to happen to make them feel good, instead of going inward and doing the work. And doing the work is what I teach every single one of my top clients, everyone who comes to our events. We teach people how to connect to this power, because otherwise what will happen is if you don't connect to your inner power, you're going to find yourself out there in life. Life's going to give you a slap at some level, and depending on what you're tuned into is going to depend on how you respond. Now, if you're tuned into a problem, if you're tuned into a victim mentality, if you're tuned into a poor me, if you're tuned into blame, if you're tuned into complaining, if you're tuned into anger, frustration, anxiety, any of that stuff, guess what your response is going to be? One of them. So what we want to make sure is that our internal navigation system is switched on. Now, how do we do that knowing, well, I still want to have a drink skip? Because I'm not here to take these things away from you. What I am here to do is to help you to create that balance that is needed between your body, your mind, and your spirit. Without you having those three elements in harmony and balance, I can tell you now, a little bit of wind can literally knock you off balance. Whereas what we want is to have some wind, and that we put that wind behind our sails, and then we start to get guided or gliding even through life with it's a different experience. Now, living in the head and living in negative emotions is where most people are stuck, and where most people get stuck because of what's going on around the world at the moment. So how do we break out of it? We have to allow ourselves to, one, be coachable. Now, by the way, if you're coming in and you're listening to this right now, let me know. Just type in the chat. Let me know, where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? what are you guys saying? Raven says, yeah, way to go, Skip. Catherine says, oh, give me that vaccine. What vaccine? What are you talking about? What's going on? So understanding that, yeah, and please do type in, let me know what country you're beaming in from, because we're going to be doing these midday miracle messages on a regular basis, and we just want to make sure that the message is going out to as many people as possible. Awesome, brilliant, I love it. So understanding that you're going to have things go inside your body that are not natural. It's going to happen. Sometimes you might breathe in something that's not natural. Deodorant, aftershave. You're breathing that stuff in now. It might smell nice, but as you breathe it in, what's going to happen to the cells in their body? It's going to disrupt them because it's not natural. So we're being bombarded with toxic stuff. There might be some chemicals in certain foods. There could be stress that you're creating in a relationship or just in life. You might go and eat something processed. You might go and eat something dead or drink something toxic. These things are going to happen. The super cool thing is your immune system is there to defend you. The challenge is it's how you take this stuff in. What do I mean? Let's say that if you're like, oh God, I'm just not feeling good. I need a drink. And then you go and try and numb yourself. Remember this, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. So we need to understand, right, how do you want to have a drink? Well, I want to have this drink now. I want to be balanced, and I'm doing it because I want it. That's awesome. The challenge is if you start to do it in excess, you're going to pay for it. That's it. You might pay for it once with money, but then you're going to pay for it. And again, where your immunity is going to be down, your defenses are going to be down, you're more susceptible to getting ill. And that's going to stop you evolving so that you can start to live a supercharged lifestyle. Because one thing that we want to be doing, and we're starting this, I think it might even be today. We're running on the 18th, we're running a 5-day challenge called Supercharge Your 2021. So block out in your diary now, put it in your diary right now between Monday and Friday from 9:30 for about 90 minutes or so. Block out that time from 9:30 in the morning, because we're going to be going for about 90 minutes every single day, and to give you awesome stuff that you need to apply, you need to use, so that you can make sure that your 2021 is being supercharged by you on a consistent basis. Now, also, what I've done is I've put a link up there. We started a group called Club Supercharged, and it's awesome. Every single day we meet. And one of the things that I say to all my top clients is, again, is you got to make sure that you're laying foundations in your life, because everyone's trying to build their dreams, but most people are trying to build their dreams on sand. What does that mean? You build anything on sand, there's no foundation. What's going to happen? Boom, it's going to come crashing down. There's no structures to support what's being built. So what we need to understand is, right, what needs to go in that foundation? So that's why we created Club Supercharge, so that from a foundation point of view, your body's getting what it needs every day, your mind's getting what it needs, you get this spiritual connection, and you start to get activated every single day in ways that's going to serve you. So if you're interested in coming to join us in Club Supercharge, there is a link up there. You can come through to the page, have a little read. The early bird offer we've got on at the moment is less than £1 a day. And if you book for the whole year, I think we give you a month for free. So it's the biggest no-brainer offer that we've given so far. You get to be with me live every day. You also get to be with, like later today, we've got one of our coaches who's doing a HIIT workout with the group. We're making sure that body-wise, you're being gifted what your body needs on a consistent basis. And for less than £1 a day, I think you can't afford not to do it. So let me see where you guys are coming in. Oh, we've got a lot of people from England today. So Isaac's from Watford. We've got Deborah from the UK. Candice from Milton Keynes. Monique, yes, she says I'm coachable. Alice from Malvern in the UK. Awesome. Beautiful stuff. So please type in now, and I'm going to start to do this now, building and building and building. Tell me something that you're hungry to achieve in 2021. Just pop that in now, because every time I'm with a top client, and what happens is we all need a coach. We all need to have these world-class coaches who are experts in their fields of expertise, so that we can go to certain people to learn. When my top clients come to me, The first thing I'm saying is, what do you want? Not what you should be doing. What do you want? So the reason I'm asking this to you now is to get you clear. So tell me something that you want in 2021. Type it in the chat and let me know. Because when you write it and you see it, guess what? It has another imprint. So Deborah says she wants to lose weight. Brilliant. Isaac says he wants financial freedom and good relationships. Brilliant. So what happens is, when we're now focused towards this stuff, this is what we're going to be going through with you guys in the 5-day challenge. We're going to get you so clear. Why is this important? Because clarity is power. Ali says, have a healthy body and a business. Beautiful stuff. Because the reason why I asked this question, Candy says, I want to get fit again. Beautiful. Is because we've got to get hungry for life. If we don't get hungry for life, like when your body's hungry, guess what? It tells you. Says, hey, I'm hungry now, and send you a message to go and put some food in. The challenge with life is most people are getting hungry doing stuff that isn't serving them. They've got programs that are outdated, old programs, old apps, old belief systems. This is why I'm giving away this 5-day challenge and why we're doing this no-brainer offer at the moment in Club Supercharge, so that you guys get to win every single time. Ali says, Safina says, stop eating cake, sweets and biscuits and eat healthily. So this is about getting back in alignment, because what happens is if we start to eat for an emotion, guess what? We're going to carve a groove out to feed emotions. If we feed an emotion, we're always going to be in the trap. So this is why I want to go through this 5-day challenge with you all, because it's not something that I can share with you in one session. These little midday miracle messages that we have live here every single day, it's just a little golden nugget where you come, get fed with some good stuff, but we want you to be hungry. Because if you don't get hungry and say, right, I want this and this and this and this and this, life's then not going to give you the opportunity to grow into more, so that you can start to attract more. So you can become more, you start to do more, you start to have more, and you start to experience more. And we want to make sure that you understand the truth. We just have to look out in nature. There's air in abundance. There's trees in abundance. There is nature in abundance. There is life in abundance. The challenge is, if you adopt a lack mindset, guess what? You're going to attract. You got it. Lack. So we want to make sure that we get hungry for more, and we want to get hungry for those things that make us leap up, that make us jump up, that make us become more. Because when we do that and we go and push ourselves like a champion, you know, we stay up late and we work on something, or we go and push ourselves beyond our comfort zone, what you get to discover are more parts of yourself, and that's where your confidence goes up and your self-esteem goes up. I'm not talking about burning out. I'm talking about pushing yourself where there's pressure, but you're going to have a breakthrough instead of a breakdown. So I hope you've got some value from today's Midday Miracle Message. And if you have, please do like it. Please do share it. Please do comment below, because every time you do that, what it does is it helps with the algorithm so that these messages can start to go out to more people. Now, one thing that I know, and I'm sure you agree with, this crazy time that we're going through right now, it should have done one thing. It should have made our immunity become center stage. Because the only thing that's going to help anyone, whether it's a virus, whether it's an infection, whether it's an illness, any of that stuff, is your immunity. And that's why I was saying that if you're going to go and try and drown your sorrows with an alcohol, what do you think that's doing to your immunity? Is it boosting it up, or is it taking it down? So what we want to be able to teach you is for you to get back in the driving seat, so that you can start to go out there and live a super powerful life without you breaking down. Instead of sacrificing parts of yourself on the journey, you get to discover parts of yourself. So I really hope that this has served you. Click that link that's up there. Come and join us in Club Supercharge. And then I think later we're going to be launching our 5-day challenge, which is so you can supercharge your 2021. So have an awesome day, and I look forward to connecting with you very, very soon. Candy says, thanks, Skip. Love your youthful excitement. Well, this is the energy that we should all naturally have if we're focused on making other people's lives better, because it's about contribution. Deborah says, yes, I've been juicing, inspired from a Zoom call you did before Xmas. Amazing, beautiful stuff. Safina says, thank you, absolute pleasure. I will see you all again. For those of you that are in Club Supercharge, I'll see you 8 a.m. Sunday morning for Sunday's Soulful session. And for the rest of you, I will see you Monday, 12 o'clock for Monday's Midday Miracle Message. But please do block these dates out your diary. 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd for the 5-day challenge. From 9:30 in the morning for about 90 minutes, we're gifting this to you. So please tell your friends, tell your family members. And also, yes, 5 p.m. today, we've got James doing a workout for those that are in Club Supercharge. He's going to be there at 5 p.m. When I was with everyone in Club Supercharge this morning, told you all about that. So you guys are excited that James is going to be with you at 5 p.m. in Club Supercharge. So come and join us. Click that link. Come and see what it's all about. And as I said, for £1 a day, you're not going to find, I don't believe that you're going to find anything anywhere around the world that can give yourself the gifts that I know are super important. And that's what brings up this youthful energy that you talk about, because it's natural. It's when you connect to this stuff, you don't have to fake it. It's totally real. And we want you to go and live in a life that's real, that's honest, that where you're successful and you get to feel fulfilled on your journey, and you get to discover more parts of yourself on a daily basis, because you're locked into a lifestyle where you can get supercharged. And that's what we're going to cover on the 5-day challenge. So go up there, click the link for Club Supercharge, and I look forward to seeing you all very, very soon. So have an amazing day. Live strong, live healthy, live long. Make sure you live now with the nutrients, oxygen, and water. For now, I'm out of here.